Hi, Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 21 of the February daily draws. It's the midweek point, so let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Imbolc Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go, and today we will go there. And our card today is the Knight of Pentacles. I love the green, very earthy. The tint of green there for the earthy pentacles. Love that little splash of colour and the emerging of the Knight of Pentacles with his sturdy horse, and that's the key, isn't it? It's that sturdy horse represents that sturdiness, that reliability, that dependability, that strength of being and character. Not necessarily built for speed, but built for resilience and strength and determination to be able to keep going. And and the King of Pentacles is one that is very deliberate in his actions, very good at paying attention to detail, because he's not necessarily going as fast as perhaps some of the other knights. And that's the thing. Maybe we need to be taking a more steady approach to things, and not if we've been rushing about, just slow down a little, take a more measured approach. I'm not saying that don't stop, don't come to a halt necessarily, but slow the pace and enough to be able to really focus on what you're doing. It may be that what we're doing, we need to be really focused on it, and if we're rushing too much, we may miss something. We may miss something important that we need to do to be paying attention to as we're doing these things. So a more focused, attentive sort of approach and actions that we're taking in our lives at the moment is required at this time for the nature of the things that we're dealing with. There are occasions when we have a boost of momentum and we can just really get on with things and really pick up the pace. There are other times when we need to be a little bit slower, but not ineffective. We could be more effective by taking our time a little bit and making sure that we don't rush things through and miss things, leave things out, and then find out further down the line that, oh, we missed that out, and that's going to slow us down even more in the end, because we've got to go back and redo it. Whereas if we take our time now and look at the details and try and get it right and try and focus on what we're doing, with more chance of getting it right first time round, and with more chance of getting everything, of building a good foundation to what we're doing, because we're spending the time and the attention necessary to do so. So that's very much, to me, the Knight of Pentacles. It's determined, resolute action with reliable deliberation and focus, with the attention to details. Because with the terrain might be, often you'll see him riding the horse, or even walking with the horse, because he's had to slow down too much. He's almost had to walk with the horse, because the terrain is rocky and uneven, and you've got to be careful how you navigate it. You can't just go running over that kind of terrain, because it is full with possible pitfalls and dangers. It's easy to navigate if you're going carefully and steadily, but if you were rushing and galloping on the horse could slip or whatever, and that's when things can go wrong. And that's what the emphasis for me on the Knight of Pentacles is: take it easy, take it steady, keep going. It's not lie down and have a rest. It's keep going, keep doing the things, but do it at a pace where you can look at things properly. Don't rush them through. And that's the key. Don't rush things through. Look at things properly. Take your time. Get it right. Look at the details. Get the focus in. And you're still taking the actions you need to take. You're just doing them with a more attentive, deliberate, in a more deliberate manner. So that's the energy of this card today. So that may be the approach we need to take today. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get. Well, it may be a chord if it connects like a chord to the other message. Here we go. Candle dressing. This is sharp as nails engraving my will. Intentions spoken declare what will be. She's there decorating candles and everything, often to add intention to any ritual with the candles. If anybody's ever done that, you'll know what I'm talking about. I've done it a couple of times myself. Not very often, but I have had a go. Herbs that represent certain qualities that's part of your intention. You can engrave, but sometimes you get something sharp, a nail or something to engrave something on, or engrave a pattern on it, or a sigil on it, and you put the herbs into the engraved bit or whatever. There are things you can do, or you just engrave your intention on the candle or something like that. But that takes time. That's not a job to rush. You have to be careful with it, and that's one that requires focus and careful attention to detail when you're dressing a candle. And so when you're following your intentions, setting and following your intentions, taking the actions you need to take that same care to get it right, so that it becomes more effective. It really puts your focus and deliberation in there, and will be part of what you're doing. So that, I believe, is the message today. I'll be back tomorrow with day 22. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.